HR laws, 3590 and 4872 and shit. Because it's a mix and combination of shit, like the class 2 implanted device, man. That's the RFID chip, man. Then when they got the health registry act, I forgot the number for it though, but it's a combination of shit, man. They gonna push the chip, man, because the fucking elites want to push the chip, man. They told that dude Aaron Russo before he died, Rockefeller told him that they're gonna push the chip. They don't get people tagged, man. And that's a biblical prophecy. You know, then you got this motherfucker Obama, he put it in his Obamacare, man. It's in his bill. He know about the chip, and you got people that's celebrities that got the chip, man. Because the scriptures tell you, he's on, give me that scripture, Revelation 13, 15. Because just because you don't see it in your poor day life, man, that you don't got the chip yet, don't mean the chip ain't being pushed. Because the rich got the fucking chip. And the scriptures tell you that he gonna cause the rich first and the poor to receive a mark in their hand, man. Go ahead.
Revelations 13 and 17. And that no man might borrow. Let me start at 16.
Yeah.
Verse 16. He calls all, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads. Mm-hmm. And that no man might borrow or sell, save that he had the mark.
Yeah, he calls of all, both rich and poor, to receive a mark, man. So these rich people that you see on TV, 9 times out of fucking 10, man, they got the fucking chip, man. So once they have them celebrities to have the chip, they gonna have the celebrities start pushing the chip, man. Having you talking about, you know, what I can do with my RFID chip. I can get into my house safely. I can get into my car safely. You know, I can view where my kids at safely. You know. I can view where my kids at all the time. Talking about they're right in the classroom. I got this device, and I can view that they're in the classroom because they got the chip. You know? Shit, they first did it with the dogs, man. Why do you think they put the RFID chips in the dogs, man? So they can make sure they know where the dog at. And make sure the dog ain't lost. If the dog get lost, what? They can view the GPS. They can GPS the RFID chip in the dog, man. Or any pet, cat, you know. Go ahead.
And that no man might borrow or sell, save that he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his
so
name.
That would mean what? You're going to be able to go on the internet and buy shit? You're going to be able to go in stores and buy shit? You know? You're going to be able to go on, not Amazon. What's that other site called? eBay, sell shit, you know? You can go to any pawn store and shit to sell your stuff to the pawn store if you got the chip or something, you know? Shit like that. Go ahead.
Save that he had the mark, or the number of the beast, or the number of his name. Here's wisdom. Let them that have understanding count the number of the beast. For it was the number of a man, and his number is 666. And Ayashi don't have understanding.
Yeah, that's talking about Babylon. When you in Revelation 17, in the beginning, you break down Babylon in the Hebrew, the mother of harlots. Go to it right quick. Revelation 17, 1. You break it down in Hebrew and count the numerical value of the alphabet of the Hebrew, and it end up being 666. Go ahead.
Revelation 17 and 1. And there came one of the 7 angels, which hath the 7 clouds, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast.
So John saw America. The spirit, the angel took him to see America. He saw America before it was even
America
brought, even founded by the so-called white man. He saw it founded by the so-called white man because he said I seen a harlot on a beast. Go ahead.
The woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast.
Yeah, so he saw America founded and ruling and all this shit. Go ahead.
Full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Yeah.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stone and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
Now, is that not America? Because America, you got America's gonna be pushing homosexuality and lesbianism rampant now, man. They trying to make it go federal, Once it go federal, then all the states can do after the federal government. Go ahead.
And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon.
So if you have people that can get married and being lesbians and faggots, pretty soon they're gonna have all the states doing it, man. Go ahead.
Upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon, the great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon, the great.
All right, slow down. It's apostrophes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Read the first one.
All right. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon, the great.
All right, that's the first 6. Go ahead.
The mother of harlots.
That's the next 6. Go ahead.
And abominations of the earth.
That's the next 6. All right. Go ahead.
And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints, and with the blood of the martyrs of YAHAWASHI.
Yeah.
When I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. And the angel said to me, Wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which have the 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast that thou sawest was and is not. It shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition.
That's the Roman Empire. Go ahead.
And they that dwell on earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was, and this is not, and yet is. And here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth, and there are 7
mountains. It's a German major, German minor, French, other ones too. All right, go ahead.
And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and 1 is, and the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th. It is.
All right, now give me Psalms 49 and start at 10. Okay.
Hey, somebody, we was just talking about why he takes it when you're right.
Huh?
He takes it when you're right.
Who?
I asked.
For real?
I just got a text from my cat.
How you get into Chicago?
Everybody got a car.
Well, he came down there. That's crazy.
I'm waiting to get confirmation now.
Oh man.
But he said he takes it with the Castle, man.
Hey, I think the brother YAHAWAH will have to make another Israelite reject page.
Go ahead.
Man. Wow. That's funny as hell.
Oh, man.
That still show your ass ain't right. You should have been teaching that which by yourself.
That's mind blowing.
49 and
The Drakes.
man.
Bugged outness, man.
Psalms 40.
Go ahead.
Psalms 49 and 10. For he seeth that wise men die, likewise the fool, and the brutish person perish and leave their wealth to others. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
And that's the white man. The white man think that his house is gonna continue forever, man. His riches, his wealth, his power, you know, his rulership. Go ahead.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and the dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beasts that perish. This, their way, is their folly, yet their posterity approve their sayings, Selah. Like the sheep they are set in the grave, death shall feed on them, and the upright shall have dominion over them in the morning.
And so what that mean? That mean that we're gonna be over the so-called white man in the morning. The morning is speaking about the kingdom of heaven. All right. Death is gonna feed on the so-called white man, on Esau. All right. These other nations are gonna be in slavery right along with the white man. You know. Now give me Isaiah 14.
Wait, it was a question. He was asking a question. I thought he said,
Man, you had me going.
man.
I was like, he ain't preaching with you, right?
Man, he probably is, man. Right here, hold this picture.
Yeah, they'll be a perfect couple too.
Oh, yeah, the brother sent this text asking with a question mark.
Yeah,
Question.
I thought he was making a statement, so I went back and read it. I was like, what? I said, both of them?
Man. Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of
He
Jacob.
wouldn't come down here anyway for PJ anyway. He wouldn't come down here for the hospitality, you know, we gave him or whatever. He always talk about that hospitality, you know, when we used to come to Chicago or whatever, when he was in the camp or whatever. But that nigga Ayash gone, man.
Yeah.
He's gone, man. He's gone. Go ahead.
Knee deep in this shit. Knee deep. And set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them.
And if your ass, this is going off subject, even if your ass is still so-called in the truth, your damn woman, she running around town with other men, you know? I seen her, all right? And she's supposed to be a super Hebrew-ist, over righteous sister.
The harlot of Israel.
Right.
Did you see the video?
Oh, man. She run around with other men or being low-key with a hood on and shit, man. Trying to be inconspicuous,
This
man.
should not be no whore in the dog.
Go ahead.
Can't turn up one to a housewife.
Man.
The Lord gonna destroy him, man. That's still adultery.
All right.